Okay, welcome to Greeno's Family Garage. And right now, what we're going to do is we're going to show you the preferred method. To remove a locking lug nut. And you'll see this special socket, okay? You will see this special socket. In this case, it's a 1-inch. But you'll see it when I take off that locking lug nut, that locking wheel nut that you've lost the key for. But just in case, court's in session. Don't end up in court, don't end up in jail by using this method to steal somebody's wheels. Come on. So here we go. That's what the lug nut looks like. And now we're going to show you how to get it off. This is a special socket for removing lug nuts. It's high strength. You can see the grooves in there and how that's going to catch onto the lug nut, the locking lug nut, or it could be a regular lug nut, but it's going to catch onto this locking lug nut and it's going to turn in the opposite direction. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure we got the right size. And how it feels right now, that feels like the right size for this job. You want to make sure you get the right size. This is a Hansen 1-inch, okay? And that's what it is. Now, aren't you glad you bought those locking lug nuts? So we're going to take one off here. So what are we going to do? I'm going to take and I'm going to put the socket right over it. And I'm using a brass hammer, safety glasses. And what I'm going to do is put it on there nice and tight. Now you can use a breaker bar on this. This is what a breaker bar looks like. This is a 3/8 inch breaker bar right here. Okay. But what I'm going to use, I'm just going to use a long ratchet. Okay. Flexible head, long ratchet. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull slowly on it. Steady force. Now you can do this while it's on the ground. I've got it up on my lift. But you can do this while it's on the ground while you've got the other lug nuts on. So I'm just going to start turning it. I'm going to start pulling, and I can feel it already coming off. Now this was torqued on, so it's at the right specification, and I am just taking this off right now. Look at that. Look at how easy it is to take that locking lug nut off. Look at that. Now you're probably asking yourself, how am I going to get that lug nut, that locking lug nut or wheel nut out of this nice new socket? Well, what I'm going to use in this case is a 3/8 inch, an old 3/8 inch. This is a impact extension. So I'm just going to put that kind of stays nice and straight, and then I'm just going to take my brass hammer, and I'm just gonna, and it's out. It's somewhere over on the floor, but you can see it's out, and you can see, you know, here, take a look at. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit, because I want you really to take a look at this socket. Okay, look at this. Look at this thing. Not ruined at all. You might see some chips from some of the chrome in there, but look at that. Look at how nice that is. Boy, that was really easy, wasn't it? These are the preferred premier method of taking off your locking wheel nuts and lug nuts. Okay? Really, really a great tool. So I'll put some information in the link below, so if you care to look up some of these special sockets, we'll be able to do that. Don't forget to torque your lug nuts to the right torque specification when you put your wheel back on. And with that, I would want to say thank you for watching another episode of Greeno's Family Garage. Please like and subscribe, and with that, court's adjourned.